I asked Johnny, aka Talking XP, on his #1 tip for new dungeon masters, and this is what he had to say.
If you do homebrew, do the minimum. Because I'm going to keep harping on this point, but you can then bring all of the rest of the details onto your players. Like, I understand the want to amaze your players with the world that you've created, but there's also the side of why would they care? They don't have any stake in it. Like, unless you have top tier, the coolest world ever. If you have like a usual world where like, I mean, like, I'm not saying that you're not an incredibly creative person, but like people sometimes just don't care and they just think that it's a game.
And
right?
that's the thing.
And that's totally fine.
It's
just
they're not going to care until they need to care because it's for the story and their character. And if there is something that you want them to care about, you got to make it important to their character and the story. You need to make them from that town. Make them know that NPC directly. They should know the ancient language scrawled on the wall. One of the characters knows it, or like whatever it is. Like, you know, connect them directly to make them care.
Make their character shine. Bring in their backstory and have them create things in your world because then they care.
Yep.
I created that, so now I care.
Yep.
And like, it's not like a selfish thing. It's just when you get to create your own world, like, obviously as a GM, when you're creating your world, that's what we love. Like, that's the coolest part about it. Now take that and think, okay, they probably would like doing this as well.
Some of the best parts of my world are made by my characters.
Exactly. So, like, that's one of the big things. I harp on that point, but make the world minimal. You start off in a town. Just make that.
Just make a town.
Maybe you have cool ideas.
Yeah. Spiral campaign development. You heard about that? Where you start with like one small thing and just spiral out as you need to. And only, because I would say, only homebrew if it's fun for you. If it's homework, if you're not liking it, don't do it. Or if like certain parts of homebrewing you don't like. You don't like making monsters? Cool. Thousands everywhere. If you don't like making cities and towns, thousands everywhere. You don't like making NPCs, thousands everywhere. Like do the what's fun for you. And then try to bring it to your players if it makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, like, go minimum, and there's also so many adventures out there that you could just steal from. I mean, like, that's a big thing too. Steal everything. Unless you're on like an actual play and like you are trying to come up with something original so that you're not actually like one for one stealing. Like,
you know
steal
how many
everything
things?
If you're in a home game.
Every time I look up lore on Dungeons and Dragons, I'm like, that was a plot point in Critical Role.
Yep. Exactly.
He borrows from everything. So does everybody. Yep. Everybody does. I said it earlier. I stole an idea from Brandon Sanderson. I take ideas from The Wheel of Time. I take ideas from Dune. All of my favorite books that I've ever read. TV shows. Things that have happened to me in real life. All right. One time I was walking to work. It's super early. It's maybe like 7 a.m. In the city, and a squirrel runs out and a cat runs out, and they stop and both look at me, and we're in this like Mexican standoff for like 30 seconds, and then the squirrel and cat go running off.
That was a glitch in the Matrix.
So
that was a glitch in their code. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. And when I need a silly animal thing for a second, I pull that scene and have something happen.
Right.
You know, it's steal from everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, inspiration can come from anything, including stealing. Like, Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's so much travel content in there that I've been like, ooh, that's a cool little thing. Like hallucinating fruits. My God, like that's just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steal from everything. That's my biggest thing too.